Guys, I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion. Do you think John Cena will ever turn heel in WWE? Because the way I see it as is I don't think they are going to turn him heel. And the reason for that is because on Raw 2 days ago, he came out and he delivered that promo. And, it was like he was completely ignoring the boos despite all the hatred that was in that arena that night for him. And I think that it's something new and different that we've never seen from a WWE superstar before, because it seems like the fans are booing the babyface. They've been booing John Cena for the longest time now. And I think he's the only babyface ever in the WWE to be booed this badly, but yet continue to be the face of the company despite what people think about him. So I think that there's no reason to turn him heel anymore, especially after WrestleMania 29. There's just no way I see John Cena turning heel, because that would have been the perfect night to do it. And if it didn't happen at WrestleMania 29 against The Rock, I don't think we're ever going to see it happen now. Because like I said, like John Cena can easily rise above the hate. He already has hate on him, so it's sort of like he's a heel already to the fans that despise this guy and don't want to see him in the main event anymore. It's like he's a heel to them already, and he laughs it off. He has a smile on his face. So WWE can get away with the fact that John Cena, can sometimes be a smartass and stand up to these haters. That's kind of a heelish thing to do, but he's keeping it so that he's neutral about it, so that he's still a face and professional about it. And it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a unique style that we've never seen from John Cena before. And I think that John Cena works best in hard-working environments, such as when crowds are booing him and he gets loud reactions and the fans are going apeshit for him. I think John Cena works best in those kind of environments. So the way I see it as is I don't think John Cena needs to turn heel anymore, because they're still going to boo him whether he's a heel or not. He's still going to get cheered whether he's a heel or not. So the mixed reactions are always going to be there. And it's up to the fans to make their voices be heard. If they don't like John Cena, then they're going to be vocal about it. And it's something we've never seen from WWE before, where they let the fans voice their opinions live each and every single week on Raw when you hear the Cena sucks chants or the Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks chants. It's the most vocal WWE crowd has ever been for a top WWE guy. I think that by keeping John Cena a babyface, it allows us fans to have freedom of speech. Because let's face it, the John Cena character, to an extent, it has given us fans a voice. It has given us, the fans, freedom of speech. Because every single week, the WWE acknowledges the fact that John Cena gets mixed reactions. So if they were to turn him heel, they would take that away from us. The fact that we would have no freedom of speech, because then it's like, okay, John Cena's heel, so now we have to boo this guy, or we have to cheer this guy. Where no, I think it makes more sense keeping him a babyface in this role and have the fans just voice their opinions for this guy. So basically, I don't know, because John Cena, whether he's a babyface or not, he's just gonna get booed. Period. And right now, the way he's he's brushing it off. It's like he doesn't even care. It's not a big deal to him. So as long as it's not a big deal to him or the WWE, I just don't see him turning heel, because again, it would be the same thing had he been a heel. He's still gonna get mixed reactions. So like, I just don't see the point in turning John Cena heel anymore. WrestleMania would have been the perfect time to do it, but of course he didn't. So now I just don't think it's ever gonna happen. I want to know what you guys think though. And like, yeah, John Cena, this guy has been the face of the company for 10 years. For 10 years now. So I think he could go another 10 years. being the babyface that he is. Because basically he has the fans, he has the WWE Universe in the palm of his hands. Whenever his music hits, you're going to hear the same damn thing that you hear every single week on Monday Night Raw. Cena sucks, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. That's all you're going to hear each and every single week, 24/7 now, 24/7 from John Cena every time he comes out. And I don't think that's going to ever change. So that's why I think WWE is smart. I think that's why John Cena is never going to turn heel, because if something is working, which is each and every single week him getting the same reactions from the fans, as long as that keeps working and it continues being consistent, WWE is going to look at this in the office and say, well, hey, John Cena is still doing a pretty good job for us as a top face. He's the most controversial star in the WWE. He gets the loudest reactions of the night, and despite what people think about him, they still pay to see him. They still wear his merchandise. They still wear his T-shirts. They yell shit at him when he's in the ring. You know, they ultimately came to pay their tickets to boo John Cena, which means they came to that arena for the specific reason, whether you like or dislike John Cena, they came to see him so they can react to him. And that's basically where I'm getting at with this, is that if this continues with John Cena, I don't think he's ever going to turn heel, because the fans are just going to keep buying into the WWE product and what it revolves around with John Cena. They're going to keep doing the same pattern each and every single week. Boo John Cena, but still pay tickets to be there to see him. And that's never going to change without a doubt. So as long as that keeps going on, as long as that continues each and every single week, John Cena is going to remain on top as the babyface, because that's all WWE wants, is a reaction for this guy, for him to sell tickets, to draw money. That's basically what John Cena has done for the last 10 years, and I can see the same thing happening for the next 10 years. So that's why I don't see the point in turning him heel anymore, because it's going to be the same scenario. People are going to pay to see him whether they like him or not, period. He's still going to get the same chant, let's go Cena, or Cena sucks, as a heel. So, again, there's just no point. Put it like this, basically. He's already a heel. And I said this earlier. He's a heel to one half of the crowd, and he's face to the other half of the crowd. So if John Cena is not your guy, if you dislike him and you see him as an evil son of a bitch, you're going to boo him. The other side, the kids and the ladies or whoever else likes him, are going to cheer this guy and think he's their hero. So he's pretty much already a combination of both a heel and a babyface, because he pisses off his haters in a promo, but yet at the same time he satisfies his fans for telling his haters to fuck off. So you see what I'm getting at here? There's no reason to turn John Cena heel. He's the most unique character in all of WWE right now. You got one side split for him and the other side is split for him. So if you combine that, he's pretty much whatever you want him to be. I don't even think he's a babyface at this point. I just think he goes out there and he's himself. And it's interesting because we've never seen this from WWE before. A character so special, so innovative, and so unique. John Cena may very well be the most significant babyface of the company of all time. Even more significant than Hulk Hogan. Even more significant than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because although everybody loved Stone Cold Steve Austin, he wasn't getting booed. He wasn't getting mixed reactions like John Cena was. He was only cheered. But you have John Cena who gets both passionately booed and passionately cheered. You've never seen the WWE Universe be so mixed before in any environment when it comes to John Cena. You've never seen the WWE Universe so passionately invested into one individual superstar such as John Cena. It's like when his music hits, the entire arena just comes together and joins force and reacts to what they see in the ring. And that has never happened with any other WWE superstar on the roster before. And I guarantee you that. Just go back to history. You guys name a superstar for me that has gotten the amount of reactions that John Cena has gotten over the last 10 years. So yeah, guys, as long as John Cena continues to have this little trend, I don't think it's ever going to change. And I don't think he's ever going to fucking turn heel now. I mean, that's basically my view on it. So, yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out. Let me know what you guys think. Will John Cena ever turn heel?